What's up, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader, here with a very special video interview with one of my students. His name is Steven Johnson. Very interesting character, as you'll see, as you'll learn. He hasn't had as much success as some of my other students, and he's very honest and transparent about it, and I think that you can learn from his mistakes.
Number one tip, I think it's pretty difficult to give. For a sarcastic answer, I could say your number one tip is that you just don't trade at all. Because what I've found is that it is really hard. And like, it's money, right? It's livelihood, it's wealth there. And the stock market is loads of rich people all taking money and keeping money, and then a lot of poor, a lot of average people come in, a lot of working class people come in, lose the money, the rich get richer, and then normal people lose. Like, the stock market's based on capitalism, and it's like, how do you beat or get into the circle of the elite people? How do you like work out what they're doing and get as good as them? And a lot of them are super educated trust fund babies, not as many in the penny stocks. And the penny stocks, they're not interested, there's not enough money in them. You can only make like a couple of million. But in some of the like $10, $11, $12 stocks, I think you're fighting against pros, and it's hard. So if you want to start, ask yourself why. Why are you starting? Are you starting because you want to make tons of money? Are you starting because you want to really feel inner growth, self-development, self-esteem, networking? You want to make some new friends, and you've got an obsession about the stock market? You need to first of all have one of these reasons. The second tip I would give is you'll get the rare flyers who don't need education, the real rare ones. But trust me, like, if you just stare at a screen and you don't know what you're looking for, it's going to be like looking at Chinese and trying to read it. You can't do that. Like, you need someone at the beginning to hold your hand and say, this is the float, this is the volume, this is my favorite pattern, first green day. This is my favorite pattern, short the first red day. Doesn't work in these situations. It does work in these situations. Now, why don't you go track some data and figure out a lot of it on your own as well? Why don't you look at what I've done, what he's done, what he's done, what he's done, their setups, their styles, and then find your own. And that's all you can do. You can only take little tad bits from everyone and then develop your own system that works, that feels good for you. Because if you trade another person's plan, you don't really know what they're thinking. You don't know when they're going to get out, when they're going to get in. And that's why I'd always say never follow alerts. It's the dumbest thing ever. So there's a couple right now. There's one, realize the meaning why you're doing it introspectively. Two, unless you're a genius, just get a mentor. Try a few different mentors. Get a package where you get access to different mentors. But give yourself training wheels for the first 12 months. Are you just going to kind of waste time and take longer to do it and lose money in the longer term? Three, just get to grips with what all of the variables are. Like, that's why I like Trader Checklist so much. It literally laid out what's the previous history of the stock. Does it gap up and fill? Does it gap up and go? Is it a multi-day runner? If I get in this trade, what am I risking to what is my return? Like, I really need to think that to have a proper plan. How does the market environment change from time to time? Why do longs make money? Why do shorts make money other times? Why is the market switching? Why is it going through these cycles? Why is it sometimes quiet and sometimes busy? Like, you really need to get a wide understanding of that from several different people. And the last tip that I would probably give is a few. Again, one, just remember that you can't force success. You can't force it. You can't study and study and study for 15, 16, 17 hours and be like, wow, I was successful. You'll just burn out. Accept that it's going to take time. Accept that it might not be 2 years for you. Maybe it's 3 or 4 years for you. Doesn't matter. But accept that it's not going to happen overnight. Accept that you're going to go through some horrible, horrible, depressive episodes of failure. But it's really genuinely the people with the strongest character who can get back up from that failure who go on to be successful. And so many people, I think, don't make it because they can't get up from that failure, from that rejection, from that hard process. It's the same thing with comedians. Like, imagine going up in front of an empty audience and telling jokes, and nobody's laughing because your jokes aren't very good. because you haven't put much time or effort or research into learning it. And then over 3-4 grueling years, you get better, you get rejected less, but you're still going to have those nights where you bomb, you suck, and you go home feeling miserable like a loser, and you're like, why am I doing this game? I always make the analogy that comedians go through the thing that stock traders go through. We'll go through epic failures that lead to temporary episodes of borderline depression. You'll be miserable when you fail. But like a comedian, if he comes back night after night, if he sits and writes his scripts and his words and his jokes, if he keeps on researching and prepping and prepping and prepping and being in front of different audiences, eventually he's going to be pretty shit hot. And everyone's going to be like, well, how did he do it? And he's like, well, he didn't see the times when I was sitting in my room miserable because I bombed that night. What did you learn from bombing that night? Need to be more like this, need to be more casual, need to have better jokes, need to research the audience more. I don't know. Stock trading's the same. Things are going to suck, but you'll learn from them. Battle scars are good, and I'll leave it at that.
Hey, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.